Thank everybody for coming out here. This is the last of 4 opportunities for us to kind of share the message, and I think this is probably, in my mind, the most important one that there is. Anybody that lives in Grand Island or comes to visit Grand Island certainly experiences Highway 281, especially the intersection right here is one of the biggest headaches that we have. And as we go forward, especially taking a look at the big picture with what we're looking at from a budget standpoint, we are already on the hook for some cosmetic fixes to this particular area, but it's not design fixes. The design fixes are a lot bigger than this, and hopefully we're able to get something done in terms of widening these roads and really tackling the design of this intersection in particular. So,
kind of paint a picture of what's going on, what the problems are, and what the fixes are, how we would treat this. We completed a study of this intersection about 3 years ago. It was a 3-year study. We had 30 to 40 collisions per year in just this one intersection, not counting the ones occurring at Webb Road on the other end. About 2/3 of those involved property damage, and about 1/3 involved an injury of some sort. There were no fatalities at this intersection. However, when we went up 281 a bit, there were 2 at 13th Street during that study period. What the issues are, one, and this is going to be true of most of the projects on our list, safety enhancements, congestion mitigation are the two number one issues we want to address in Grand Island. This particular one is capacity going through the intersection. What our studies indicate is a lot of collisions involve the left turns and the right turns. So adding another left turn lane onto 281, both east and westbound along Old Potash, would be part of the solution, and adding a right turn lane on both sides. So that would be 2 lanes worth of pavement in order to clear the intersection faster and alleviate some of the inappropriate traffic movements you've seen just now, even with this relatively low traffic that we're having. Additionally, the traffic coming off of Highway 30 heading north on 281 creates a weave situation. They have that free right. Many of them want to be on the far left to make a left turn on Old Potash. The ones coming down 281 are wanting to make a right, so you create a weave situation where many of those drivers get to meet each other and exchange personal information as they collide. If you do away with the free right turn, make them come to the intersection, which is just as easy to make a right turn out of, but it gets them from being in the far right lane into that center lane where then turning left or right becomes very easy. That would be another fix. The other thing is when you cross 281 and you're in the segment between 281 and Webb Road, there are a lot of turning motion in there, and there's a lot of traffic. You're looking at about 10,000 cars per day making that run. Then the movement in and out of the various driveways, again, causes some conflict between the vehicles, causes a number of collisions. By restricting that movement a little bit better, possibly adding some small medians or so forth, you can allow the drivers to exit more easily, and the drivers coming along Old Potash wanting to turn off into the businesses, and the drivers coming out of the businesses wanting to turn onto Old Potash won't be in conflict with each other as much. The upside of the whole design would be traffic would move faster through the area, and there would be fewer opportunities for collisions.
My name's Jason Zollner. I'm the co-owner and general manager here. I appreciate everybody coming out. We have serious input into this. It affects our business greatly, our employees, and then also the traffic that comes through here. The congestion that happens at peak times during the day, in the morning from 7 till 9, and from probably 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock, I think are, I guess, if anything, the biggest thing is there's a lot of safety risk, I think, to the community there, let alone just inconvenience and backup of traffic. I wrote a diagram and drew a diagram here on the board, and I'd like to share my thoughts on how the congestion happens with you. And I think it'd be a great deal for Grand Island. Obviously, the sales tax revenue, if this bill passed, I think it'd be a huge thing, not only for this project, for many, many other projects, but selfishly, it would certainly help out our business and all of the professional businesses up and down 281 and Deers Avenue, the Hy-Vee Webb Road traffic, the Highway 30 traffic, and the old Potash traffic back to North Road to the residences and the schools. I know there's a lot of congestion and a lot of people fighting for their lane, and it does create safety risks, and it also creates people breaking the law the way they drive their cars. A friend of mine, Jason Hornady, said his business has grown from 100 and some employees 10 years ago to now over 700 employees. And you know, they're a large part. Obviously, the housing, you know, the new houses that used to be cornfields here in the last 10 years now are you know, hundreds, maybe 1,000 new homes, and all those people come here through Old Potash to get to Hy-Vee, to get their gas, you know, just to get on to 281 to get, you know, get their way through the community. So it's a serious backup.